Some films just have it, that one scene that you can watch over and over again until you have it memorized, but you still burst into tears whenever you revisit it. So when you need a good, cathartic cry, all you have to do is pull up one of these scenes on YouTube and boom, cue the waterworks. It's impossible to discuss romantic movies without mentioning the box office juggernaut Titanic, which had everyone bawling when it was released in 1997. It stars both Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet in their prime as Jack and Rose, who come from two very different worlds. The film is filled with iconic moments, but nothing compares to the scene where Rose asks Jack to draw her. Winslet was so moved by the script, she personally talked DiCaprio into co-starring with her. She told Rolling Stone, "I closed the script, wept floods of tears and said, right, I've absolutely got to be a part of this." 50 First Dates debuted in theaters in 2004, starring Adam Sandler as Henry and Drew Barrymore as Lucy. Henry is smitten by Lucy even after he learns she loses her short-term memories every night due to an accident and thus doesn't remember him the next day. Henry realizes he's fallen in love and is determined to find a way to make it work. So at the very end of the film, when Lucy wakes up on a boat unsure of where she is, she finds a VHS tape that chronicles her entire life up to that point. It's then that she realizes she's on this boat with the man of her dreams. We're not crying, you are. What if you had to relive the same day over and over again until you finally got it right and make the woman of your dreams fall in love with you within a mere 24 hours? That was the premise for the 1993 rom-com Groundhog Day, starring Bill Murray as Phil, a weatherman, and Andie MacDowell as Rita, a news producer. Viewers were swept along for the ride on Phil's existential time loop, sharing in everything from his endless frustrations, his run-ins with quirky former classmates, and, of course, his courtship of the gentle and kind Rita. So by the end of the film, when he wakes up and it's finally tomorrow, with Rita by his side, you can't help but share in the joy.
Today is tomorrow. It happened. You're here.
I'm here.
In 2005, Brokeback Mountain mesmerized audiences with its devastatingly romantic and utterly heartbreaking plot. The film stars Jake Gyllenhaal as Jack, a charismatic rodeo cowboy, and Heath Ledger as Innes, an intense and brooding ranch hand. The couple fall in love while herding sheep on the sweepingly picturesque Brokeback Mountain, but can never share their romance with the homophobic world. So for decades, they steal away in secret so they can be together. Tragically, Jack is murdered by bigots, but their love endures beyond his death. In the unforgettable final scenes, Innes recovers their shirts entwined together from Jack's childhood home and keeps them close so he'll always remember their love. Pixar blew everyone's minds in 2009 with the release of Up, an animated film about a widower who goes on an unexpected journey. But before Carl's house is swept away, attached to a plethora of balloons, Pixar managed to have viewers in tears within the first 5 minutes of the film. That's because the opening montage that chronicles Carl's relationship with his beloved Ellie shows an entire marriage in images, including their struggles with infertility and Ellie's early death to illness. After that, there wasn't a dry eye in the theater. We can't even think about it without tearing up. The Shape of Water sounds a little odd at first. Set in the 1960s, the story revolves around a mute woman who falls in love with a captive merman. When you watch the 2017 Academy Award winner for Best Picture, though, you can't help but be dazzled by the unconventional romance as it plays out in front of you. In fact, the chemistry between Sally Hawkins, who plays Eliza, and Doug Jones, who plays Amphibian Man, is palpable from the second they meet. And the ending, wherein Eliza is made amphibious so she can be with her love forever, is nothing short of magical. One of the sexiest movies of the 1980s is Dirty Dancing, which stars Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze as the two romantic leads. Set in a resort in the Catskills, the film introduces viewers to Baby, a young burgeoning scholar from a well-off family, and Johnny, the resort's impoverished yet alluring dance instructor. After Johnny's dance partner has to bow out, Baby volunteers to step in and, of course, falls in love with her sexy yet vulnerable teacher. And when she finally reveals her true feelings to him in an unforgettable scene, fireworks shoot off in every direction.